Are you personally developing yourself? Do you work on your personal development consistently?
Yes.
Hello, everybody.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Welcome back to day 4 of our Craving Consistency Challenge. It's doing the same thing. We're having some issues here with Facebook, so hopefully this video will stay up in the group. Maybe Deb, you can go and look. Oh, there. I see Harry. So cool. All right, we're good here.
Hi, Harry.
So yeah, this is day 4 of our Craving Consistency Challenge, and we hope that you've liked the challenge so far. We're talking about different topics that most people don't stay consistent with, or struggle to stay consistent with, and personal development is definitely one of them.
What's that mean exactly? Do you ever go into that meaning, personal development?
To work on yourself,
Yeah.
to do things on a daily basis to make yourself better today than you were yesterday, so you can be better tomorrow than you are today, right? And the personal development space is a very interesting space. Thank God for it, because it's really helped me a lot. My personal development journey, I probably would say, started about maybe 7 or 8 years ago, when I got involved with the first business that I got involved with, which led me to start doing videos, and then kind of just opened the floodgates to so many personal development resources. So
right. They used to call it in the 80s self-help.
Self-help, yeah.
Because I used to love to go to the self-help section in the bookstore before they had everything online.
Right.
And that's where I got my first self-help book from Louise Hay.
Right. So when I first started actually really diving into personal development, it was doing videos, and I would come up with a video topic every day that was a 90-day self-awareness challenge, and I really had to figure out what I was going to talk about, and it was all about personal development. So that really turned into some pretty amazing things. And you know why? Because I was consistent with doing my videos.
Yeah, you were.
And that's really helped me a lot. I've come a long way, but I've got a long way to go.
Yeah.
That's what I got a long way to grow. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over a few talking points about personal development. Deb has her notes, and we're going to get into it, Deb. So what's one of the first things that people can think about and consider to stay consistent with their personal development?
Yeah, small steps.
Small steps.
Small steps, because consistently doesn't have to require a grand gesture. Small daily actions can lead to a significant long-term change. Even if you take one book a day and read a few pages, or if you go online and look up a quick meditation for 10 minutes, or if you just get a devotional book, read that every day, or even a calendar. They have so many options these days. I have a Wayne Dyer calendar, and it gives you a quick quote from one of his books every day. It doesn't have to be like this, oh my God, I got to do this for an hour every day or it won't work. Right.
So
that stresses you out more than helps you.
You know how many books the average American read, personal development books, they read a year? Less than one. The average American barely even reads one personal development book a year. And the average book is about 300 pages.
Yeah.
And if you read 10 pages a day, there you go. You got your book in the bank.
Yeah, I think that's part of the 10.
A month. That's a month. 10 pages a day is one book a month. Small steps.
Yeah. That's part of the 75 Hard Challenge.
Right, exactly.
Is reading 10 pages a day, and that was for a reason.
Right.
And you could do it in the morning, you could do it on your lunch break, you
right.
could do it right before bed.
Right.
You know how reading makes you sleepy?
Right. Definitely. Okay, so small steps, 10 pages a day, or listening to a message, or a devotional. Small steps. Okay, what's tip number 2, Deb?
Habits matter. Developing positive habits. Routines is the foundation of personal development. That's why we start the foundation every morning. And for me, that's the easiest place to start, is in the morning. Because when I wake up, it's a fresh start every day. And you can do the habits in such a short period of time. And then the rest of the day, you have,
Right.
I love mornings, and I love our morning routine because it sets, even if something happens later in the day, at least you can still reflect back and say, you know what, I still did this, this, and this.
Yeah, you got that in the bank. And that is a theme that we've had throughout this consistency challenge, is setting up those habits, healthy habits, right? And so just do it every morning, right? With no excuses, right?
That's why drinking water in the morning. First thing in the morning when you wake up, at least you got that water in.
Exactly. So it's all about the healthy habits to be consistent. All right. So tip number 3, we have a couple extra ones on this one today.
Yeah.
What's number 3, Deb?
Overcoming plateaus. Consistency helps us push through plateaus and keep progressing when initial excitement fades. Oh, yeah. I can totally relate to that. When you start anything new and you're so excited, and then that fades.
Right. That's why they say that motivation is a bunch of crap. It's inspiration to inspire yourself, not motivation, because inspiration is staying on path, staying on the target, not losing focus once the excitement has gone.
Yeah. And you know what I think keeps us all accountable to?
What's that?
It's self-love, because if you love yourself, then you're worth that time.
Right. So how many times have you gone to a convention or you've heard a message and you're like, rah, rah, rah.
Oh my God.
And then all of a sudden something happens and that's all out the window.
Yeah, that's happened
right?
quite a few times.
So it's motivation's crap, but inspiration is where it's at. Ooh, that even rhymed. All right. So we're on tip, number 4?
Yeah.
Okay. Tip number 4.
Resilience builder.
Ooh.
It builds resilience, helping us to stay on track even when we're faced with setbacks.
Exactly.
I'm the queen of resilience. Let me tell you that, baby.
I hear you.
Yeah, because, that's going to happen. Stuff's going to happen in your life. That's why they call it life.
Right.
It's not heaven yet. We're in life, right?
And every setback is a setup for a comeback, right?
Well, you're into the one-liners today.
Right. And it doesn't matter how many times you get knocked down. The only thing that matters is if you get up.
Yeah. And the only time you need this is helping somebody back up.
That's right. That's right. That's why when you have your arms outstretched, there's one arm reaching up for you to get pulled up, and you got your other arm stretched out to pull somebody else up. So yeah, resilience, that it breeds that into you when your personal development, when you do it consistently. All right. So tip number 5.
Yeah.
I think we have 6 today.
Yeah. Self-reflection.
Ooh.
Consistency encourages self-reflection. How true is that?
Most definitely.
Because you can, it enables us to learn from our experiences, not just get sad about them,
Right.
Self-reflection is really important. But you know what I have discovered?
What's that, babe?
We can't reflect too long. We got to move on after that.
You only get stuck in the muck, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's feel, deal, heal.
Feel, deal, heal.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a really good one.
And then move on.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so the last one, tip number 6.
Let's see. Oh, there's 7 tips.
Oh, okay. So we got 2 more. Stay tuned.
It's a lifelong journey.
Oh, yeah.
Personal development doesn't stop.
Right.
Maybe you read 10 books last year.
Right.
Or this year's coming to a
Right.
close. This year. Is that it?
No.
There's always a new book. There's always a new experience. There's the journey we call life.
Exactly. Well, that reminds me of what's his name, Warren Buffett. You know how old he is? He's like in his 80s. He reads like 10 books a week.
Wow.
Yeah, that's all he does is read.
Awesome.
Right? And it's progress, not perfection. It's a never-ending journey. And one of my favorite sayings is you have a vision, you have a goal in mind, and once you get there, guess what? There's always another there. It's never ending. It's the never ending story. Remember that show? Remember that movie? Yeah, so personal development is a lifelong journey. It's not a journey. It's not an event. It's a lifestyle.
Look at those ducks.
It's a lifestyle. All right, so the last tip, Deb,
Is my favorite.
is Deb's favorite.
Yeah.
What is it?
Accountability.
Oh, accountability.
That's why we have this group. That's why we're doing this challenge.
Right.
That's why we're sharing our experiences and love to hear your experiences.
Right.
Because it's accountability. Where are we if we don't have that accountability? It keeps us on track.
That's right.
If the only accountability partner we had is ourselves, maybe we would just stay in our room, watch Netflix, and eat ice cream.
Right. Accountability breeds productivity.
What's easier? sitting and watching a Netflix show and eating ice cream or actually doing all these steps?
Well, that's just escaping life.
Yeah.
And that's not personally developing yourself.
No, it's
that's
personally developing your belly.
Well, yeah, that's taking the easy way out, right? Anybody can do that. If things in life like that, if everything was easy, then, everybody would do it, right?
Yeah, right.
But it's not. It's not. It's not easy to look at yourself, self-reflect, stay consistent, have these daily habits. It's not easy.
No.
You think, you look at people, you see people that are successful, you're like, oh, how did they do that? How did they do that? Well, they were consistent with daily habits, healthy habits.
Yeah.
And they didn't make excuses. They did it anyway.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Even when you don't feel like it, that's when you know you need to do it the most.
Yeah. And
right?
You know what else I struggle with is the thought of being perfect. And if you think to yourself, well, if I'm not perfect, I can't do the tiny steps to get me to a place of bettering myself. But you know what? Nobody's perfect.
No. And like Jim
And
Rohn,
even those people that you watch on Facebook that you think, oh my God, their life is perfect.
right?
Their life's not perfect either.
Right. And like Jim Rohn says, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great.
Yeah. And
Right.
what does perfectionism mean to you guys? I would really love to hear that because I've struggled with that all my life since I was a little girl, wanting, Debbie's so perfect, But
Perfection is personal perspective. Think about that. The 3 P's, perfectionism. I can't even talk.
Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. How many pickled peppers did Peter Piper
Peter
pick?
Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. Where's the pack of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? All right. So perfectionism is a personal perception, right? You might not think you're perfect, but somebody else might see you online, like Deb just mentioned, and they might think you're perfect, but they don't know the struggles. They don't know what's going on behind the eyes, right? They don't know what's going on in between your ears. Nobody knows. So perfectionism is a personal perspective.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, love.
How'd you get so many one-liners?
From doing
Personal development.
There you go, right? Consistent personal development. Okay, so here's your...
I know at church, they tell us when you're down, memorize a Bible quote to get you out of the muck.
There you go. So are you ready for the homework? All right.
You like homework now?
Well, yeah, I mean, I like homework. This is my form of homework. What is...
Do you guys... Are we personal development for you guys?
We hope so. That's the whole idea. This is part of our personal development, showing up and doing these videos and coming up with these topics and sharing, right? So here's your homework for today. What do you do for your personal development? What does that look like for you? What can you do consistently for your personal development on a daily basis? Is it read books? Is it meditate? Is it journal? I mean, there's so many different modalities for personal development, right? What is yours? Let us know in a post. Let us know preferably in a video, or let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
So that's our topic. That's our video for today.
And have a beautiful, blessed Friday, because it's so beautiful.
It is. It's gorgeous.
And my tip for the day is around surrounding perfection. If you see, feel, or hear that negativity, turn it around and just see how that feels different.
Right? Because you know what? It takes more energy to be negative than it takes to be positive. And I'll tell you why. It's literally a physical thing. It takes more muscles in your mouth to frown than it does to smile.
And this is my favorite place ever.
It's beautiful here. We're gonna leave you here with a little bit of where we're at. This is our view right here. This is a little park bench right here that we're sitting at. We get to see the birds, the bees, the leaves, and the trees. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow. Anything else you want to say, love?
Peace out.
All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody. Let's see the homework.